somebody introduces me, I come running out on stage, and the audience, they see me for the very first time, and they're like, oh my goodness, there he is, it's Jason, the famous juggler. You know, they cheer, they applaud, they're all excited. The problem with that is, I've been out here talking to you guys for 5 minutes before the show gets started. So basically, I ruined the show before it even got started. So we're gonna fix this. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna play my fancy introduction. I'm gonna get out of the way. When I come back out here, I need you to all act like you have not seen me this whole time and get all excited. All right, cheer, applaud, get excited. If you're not excited to see my show and you're like, I just want to sit in the shade and eat some fried dough, do it anyway, all right? Just act like you care, all right? And kids, it's a good life lesson. Act like you care, really important skill to develop, all right? Especially as you get older, especially if you get married. All right, so I'm gonna move out of the way, play my introduction. When I come back out, you guys cheer, applaud, act like you care. That's totally fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, the show you are about to see is a combination of many years of relentless practice and virtually no social life.
That's true.
He has amazed audiences across the U.S. and abroad, with such highlights as the Atlantis Resort in the Bahamas, the television programs CBS Sunday Morning and Inside Edition, and most recently, the White House in Washington, D.C. Here he is, all the way from backstage, Jason Tardy!
Thank you, virtual high five. Awesome. And right here. Nope, we missed. It's a virtual high five. How are you missing it? Oh, we'll work on that. All right. Well, my name is Jason. I perform a high-energy juggling show. And no matter where I do this show, whether it is a cruise ship in the middle of the ocean, the White House, which I really have been to 3 different times, or here for you guys today at the fair, I need a high-energy audience. Can you guys be a high-energy audience? You are ready to go. That was great. Awesome. So anytime during my show, you see something you like, feel free to cheer, applaud, have a good time, because the deal is, the more energy you have out there, the more I'll have up here on this fabulous Las Vegas style stage. Yeah, I didn't get the joke. Awesome. All right, so anytime during my show you see something like cheer, applaud, so I'm going to do a warm-up stunt. All right, this trick is called a one-up 360. I'm going to juggle 3 juggling clubs. I'm going to throw one high into the air. All right, not too high into the air. This is like an obstacle course for a juggling show. I don't know if you see what's happening up here. I'll probably be back here, throw it in the air, spin around 360 degrees, and catch it. If I get this, I need you all to cheer and applaud like it's the coolest thing you've ever seen. Even if it's not the coolest thing you've ever seen, probably won't be, do it anyway. It's good for my self-esteem, all right? If I miss, do not applaud. That just reinforces bad behavior. All right. And if you guys do want to sit inside, so you're not out in the sun, you can, a few rows up here is totally fine. That's totally cool. I'm going to go back here so I can actually throw something high and do the one-up 360. So here we go. Yeah, right there. That's good. Yes! All right, that's pretty good. Not that great, but it was pretty good. And I think some of you were like, oh, this guy's really good. I think some of you clapped out of pity because I told you to clap, which is also great because I can't tell the difference. But I think we can do a little better. So I'm going to try to do a trick that is twice as difficult. Now, a lot of times when I have these, some people think they're pins. Did anybody think they're pins? No? What did you think they were? You have no idea? They're juggling clubs, all right? Juggling clubs. They're not bowling pins or even juggling pins. People that call them juggling pins, they're wrong. Not really, but I don't like it. This is a bowling pin, all right? This is way more difficult to juggle than this. This is engineered for juggling. It's got a nice long handle. It's squishy. It weighs about half of a pound. These, not weighted right at all. They're really hard, and they weigh about 4 pounds. So it takes 8 of these to be the same weight as 1 of these. These things, not fun to juggle. But that's exactly what I'm going to do for you right now. A one-up 360, but this time with 3 regulation bowling pins. All right? I know. This could go horribly wrong, though. We don't know. So I'm going to start one right here. Throw one in the air, reach down, grab that one, juggle the 3 bowling pins. Then, throw one up in the air, spin around underneath it, 360 degrees, try to catch it, hopefully without hitting myself in the face. Why'd you laugh at that? That was weird. Hitting yourself in the face. Concussions are my favorite joke. All right, if I get this, bowling pins, twice as difficult. So that means I expect you guys to be at least 5 times as loud. Yeah, sorry, I know. But if you get your own show, you can do math like that too. It's awesome. And you can buy really expensive t-shirts. You take the shirt, right? This was $50. Well, you know what? It's a tax deduction, so I don't care. All right, tax jokes. Kids love them. Here we go. It's always a good way to start the show with a good tax joke. All right, you sound like my mom. Juggling 3 bowling pins. What do you guys think of that? Pretty cool? Believe it or not, I have the world record for longest time juggling 3 bowling pins. Don't get too excited. I also have other dumb records. Like longest time juggling 2 juggling balls while holding a cat. And the world record for longest time juggling 3 small pumpkins while wearing a Care Bear costume. So yeah, my mom is really proud. That is all true, by the way. Except for the mom part. All right, here we go. Yes! Yes! Awesome. You guys are awesome. This is good. I want to do one more thing to really kick off the show right. In order to do this, I do need a brave volunteer to help me kick off the show. Someone really brave, someone has a lot of energy, someone that can follow directions. I think I just saw you put her hand down because it said follow directions. That's hilarious. It's like, me, follow directions, put your hand down. All right, do you want to help me out? Yeah? All right, come on up. Big round of applause. You can just stand kind of over here off to the side. Not too close to me. It's not because of COVID or social distancing, I just don't like kids. All right, which is weird because I have 2 kids, so it's awkward at dinner. What's your name? Amelia. Nice to meet you, Amelia. And Amelia, how old are you? 8 years old, and where are you from? You're from DC? Okay, cool. And what do you do for a job? School! Oh, so you're a teacher. So what do you teach? Amelia, what subject do you teach? Nothing. All right, Amelia's a teacher that teaches nothing. I think I know what that is. Gym teacher. Got it. Awesome. All right. Don't worry, guys. Gym teachers don't get that joke. It's totally fine. It goes right over their head like a dodgeball. All right, Amelia, you're going to help me do a stunt. Now, I just juggled 3 bowling pins. Was that cool? Yeah? Sometimes, though, when I juggle bowling pins, people are like, you can juggle bowling pins? Can you juggle? What do you think they say? Any guesses? Bowling balls? Do you think I can juggle bowling balls?
I saw someone juggle bowling balls.
You did?
They could do the exact same thing.
Yeah? All right, well, that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to try to juggle 3 10-pound bowling balls. All right? So for right now, just stand kind of over here. All right? So I'm going to show the people the bowling balls. I don't want to get too close to them and have this go horribly wrong like they were the last kid. All right, so 1, 2, and then last one here, 3. Actually, sir, you know what 10 pounds feels like, right? Let's just make sure. People sometimes think I use fake bowling balls. That's a real 10-pounder, right? Yep, it's got a 10 still on it. Actually, this guy might want to really not be walking around this because I'm going to put this up here on my crazy STEM project of doom, all right? Yeah, I don't want him to pull the rope early and have me catch a bowling ball in some part of my body that I'm not really looking for. All right, right there. Now, Amelia, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do a big countdown with the audience. They're going to help us. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When they do, you're going to pull on the string. Not yet, but you will. No, don't jump up and down while doing it. Just I'm going to have these 2 in my hands, right? So that bowling ball's going to fall, hit the trampoline, come up in the air. When it goes up, I have to throw this one, catch that one, throw that one, juggle the 3 bowling balls. 30 pounds, right? At this point, Amelia, this audience, they're going to cheer, they're going to applaud. Those people in the back are going to give me a standing ovation because they're standing up. And then, you have one more job. When I finish juggling, Amelia, I'm going to come forward like this, put my hand up, and bow. And if you bow at the same time, this audience will go bananas. All right, can you do that? Can you bow with me at the end? Just like do this at the end. You can jump up and down at the end. Sure, do that. All right, here, I'm going to give this to you because we're going to do a little test. I want you to pull it nice and slow, and when you see it fall, you stop. So go ahead, pull it. Pull, pull, pull. Yep, you can pull harder. Keep pulling. Perfect, and then you stop. Got it? All right, put it down. I don't want you to pull it early, okay? I'm going to put this up here. And actually, before we do the big trick, I'm going to warm up with 2. Don't put it in your mouth. You have a lot of crazy ideas. Put it down on the ground. You're scaring me. Remember I said someone that follows directions? I'm kind of doubting that you listened to that part. All right, here we go. 2 bowling balls warm up, and then we'll do the stunt with you. They're not edible. I mean, I guess everything's edible if you eat it, but no. All right, here we go. All right, there we go. You don't have to clap, I'm proud of myself. All right, Amelia, go ahead and pick up the rope with your hands, not your face. 30 pounds of juggling, 3 10-pound bowling balls. There's a good chance you'll never see this again, unless you see me again. Amelia, are you ready? It doesn't really matter. Are you guys ready? What's your question, Amelia? No, don't pick it up with your ear. Where are you coming up with this stuff? All right. You're the craziest gym teacher I've ever met. All right, we're going to count you down. All right, don't pull it yet. Let's help me count her down, guys. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and slow, Amelia. Go for it. A little faster than that would be good. Perfect. Yes! Yes, big bow, Amelia. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, go! Yeah, give it for Amelia! Awesome. All right, I think you guys get the idea of the show. We're going to have some fun. Don't worry if you don't get all my jokes. Some of these jokes are just for me and the 3 people here with a weird sense of humor.
Is the trampoline edible?
The trampoline is not edible. How about you save all your questions to the end of the show? I'm going to do this next one I like to call Not Easy. Please enjoy.
Is the cat edible?
Tap, 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 no. 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 Tap, 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 no. Tap, 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 no. Tap, 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 no. Tap, 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 no. Tap, 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 no. Tap, 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 tap.
One more trick I want to do with the ladder. Believe it or not, I'm going to attempt to balance this ladder on my face. Yeah, that's cool. There was a weird, awkward silence. It reminded me of doing shows on Zoom. That was awesome. So this ladder is, sometimes I can balance it straight up in the air, so it's 12 feet tall. It looks really cool. But actually balancing it like this, which is what I'm going to do here for you today, way more difficult. But it doesn't matter what position it's in. It weighs 25 pounds. I'm going to put it on my chin, let go, balancing it, risking my life for your entertainment. If I get this, thunderous applause. If this goes horribly wrong, show's over. You'll probably be the first one to know. All right, here we go.
Don't kill yourself.
Yeah, I knew. You already told me that. I'm going to try not to do that the whole show. You have to remind me. All right, let's see if I can. There it is. Yeah. Awesome. It's probably a good point in the show to say, please don't do any of the stunts I do in my show. And a lot of times people are like, oh, kids, don't do it at home. Don't do it anywhere. But also, it's not the kids I have to worry about. For whatever reason, it's all the adults. Looking at you, buddy. Don't bounce the ladder on your face. It looks cool, right? Doesn't make you any friends. I know that for a fact. I have no friends. All right, so this next thing, though, is also very dangerous. Do you guys want to see something dangerous? Well, it's my show, so I'm going to do it anyway. This next thing, definitely dangerous. And instead of explaining to you why it's so dangerous, I'm just going to show you why it's so dangerous. That was kind of a lame reaction. I don't know if you guys saw, I pulled out an axe. Usually the audience is much more vocal. They're like, ooh, big scary axe. They do something dramatic.
Why did you bring an axe?
Because it's dangerous, and that's what I'm going to do. Actually, you know what? Some of you don't think it's real, probably. So here, this is a piece of wood. It is real. It is dangerous. All right, see? Now you care. Good. So let's try this again. Get this off without hurting myself. There we go. Let's try this again. I'll put it away. This time I'm going to pull up the axe. You guys, you don't say, ooh, big scary axe. Say whatever you want. Make it your own thing. Just act like you care. All right, let me show you. Get ready. Why this is so. Here it comes. Dangerous! Okay, we'll work on that. All right, so this axe is dangerous. It is sharp. I do have to confess, though, I did grow up in a small town in the backwoods of Maine. And in the backwoods of Maine, this is a small pocket knife. Everybody has these. It's not a big deal. We all came around like, oh, look, chop down a pine tree. Crack open a lobster. Brush your teeth. They're awesome. That's a joke. We don't brush our teeth in Maine. Brush your tooth. Brush your tooth. You've been to Maine, haven't you? I can tell by the way you're laughing. Probably met my cousin uncle. The second thing, scarier than the battle axe. Get ready to ooh and ah. It is a spiked mace. Yes. This one is awesome around the campfire. You can roast 16 marshmallows all at the same time with this bad boy. You want one, right? Get these at Target. Last one, scariest thing you'll ever see at Juggle. Scarier than an axe, a spiked mace. I know some of you think it's going to be fire. It's not fire. It's scarier than fire. And if you guys are good, I might do a little fire later. All right? If you're good. Also, I know you're thinking, oh, it's going to be a chainsaw. It's not a chainsaw. It's scarier than a chainsaw. And I know because I used to juggle chainsaws in my show all the time back when I used to do the show with my brother. All right. He wasn't as good at juggling chainsaws. In fact, now I call him my half-brother. But anyway, moving on. Third, final, scariest thing. Scarier than an axe, spike mace. It is a plunger. Yes, I know some of the kids are laughing. That's not scary. Let's just say, kids, it's not brand new, all right? Yeah, it's pushed a lot of porcelain, if you know what I'm saying. All right, so I got these three things. Juggling these three things is actually very difficult because they're all really, really different. This one wants to twist and turn in the air, so I say don't spin, so it doesn't do that, and I kind of flick it like that. This one is super heavy, so I say heavy. This one is really light, but more importantly, it's disgusting, right? So I say disgusting. So with every throw, I'm going, don't spin, really heavy, disgusting, in my head, so I don't catch wrong end and cut myself or stab myself or Need to wash my hands in a bucket of bleach. I don't know. But they're very, very scary. But I'm not just gonna juggle them. I have 2 stunts I've been working on. I'm gonna let you guys decide which stunt I do. Option 1, I juggle these 3 things while trying to recite the alphabet forward and backward at the same time. You're probably wondering what that means. Well, it means I have no life, right? Let's be honest. Also means this, I picture the alphabet. I say A, skip to the end. Z, then B, Y, C, then anybody know what would come next? X, yeah, good job. Who said that? Oh, my son, he knew that. Well, of course you did. All the way down in the middle of the alphabet with letters M and N. It's really hard to say that out loud for you all to hear, just because it's confusing, but also in my head, I'm still going, don't spin, really heavy, disgusting, all right? So that's a mental challenge. The next one is a physical challenge, where I try to juggle those 3 things while standing on top of this inflatable yoga ball, all right? Now, some of you may have seen a juggler stand on a ball before. If you have, it was not a yoga ball. All right, jugglers stand on hard plastic balls. They call them rolling globes, and I can do a rolling globe, they're fun. Walk around, I can jump rope, juggle, all kinds of fun stuff. This is not fun. This is like trying to stand on a balloon. I know a lot of you have probably sat on one before, right? How many of you have ever sat on a yoga ball? Yeah? Now, how many of you have ever fallen off a yoga ball? More hands just went up. What does that mean? But they're dangerous, and I'm not gonna sit on it. I will stand on it and juggle those 3 things if you guys choose that one. So, let's do this. Cheer and applaud if you want the alphabet forward and backward at the same time. Let me hear you. Oh, wow. Couple. You right here with the main hat? Why do you like that idea? The alphabet forward and backward? Is it because you don't want to see me stand on a ball and get hurt? Yeah, she's like, yeah, sure, that's a good idea too. Right, all right. How many of you want me to stand on the yoga ball? A little louder. Wait, are you from Maine or something? Or you just visited Maine? Because I am from Maine, actually, for real. You know, I like the Maine hat, so I got an idea to make you happy. I am a maniac, you're right. How about option 3? Stand on the ball, juggle 3 things for everyone else, and mostly for you, say the alphabet forward and backward at the same time. Is that cool? Yeah? How about everybody else? You guys want to see that? All right, that's as good as it gets, and that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to get on the ball, say the alphabet forward and backward at the same time. I'm going to actually hold these in my hands. Sometimes I have someone hand them to me, but I'm going to live dangerously. And yes, I realize these are sharp and this is an inflatable ball. All right, and don't worry if I jump off, if my feet aren't right, but if I do, I'm just going to toss these in the audience and land on my feet. Yeah, you guys can clap, you can't do it. That's how my show works. Look at me, I'm doing something you can't do, clap. Somebody give me money. All right, alphabet forward and backward, meeting in the middle with letters M and N on a yoga ball, juggling these 3 things. You guys ready? Yeah. Here we go. Can someone make sure that kid does not charge me? I'm trying not to fall to my death. All right. A, Z, B, Y, C, X, G, W, E, V, F, U, G, T, H, S, I, R, J, Q, K, P, L, O, M, N. Yes! Yes! Awesome. All right, well, guys, it's sad to say, but I only have time for one more thing today. I know it's sad. It's like when the Golden Girls went off the air, right? It's terrible. But after the show, if you do want to talk to me, I'll be hanging out up here. I do have some free postcards. If anyone wants a free postcard, you can have one if the kids just want one for fun. If the adults want one for my educational anti-bullying school show or corporate events or whatever, grab a postcard or our business card has my YouTube channel, all that stuff. But yeah, come talk to me because I have no friends. With that said, I'm going to wrap up my show. This last one, it does involve some fire. I call this one Blaze.
For more information about Jason Tardy and his show, visit jasontardy.com. Not the most creative name for a website, but hey, it works. That's jasontardy.com.
much. That's the end of my show. Have a great rest of your time here at the fair. Thank you.